welcome back to Dracon's Plays Dark Souls Remastered. Alright, so today we're rocking the Silver Knight Spear +5, Silver Knight Shield, Silver Knight Helm, Armor, Gauntlets, Leggings. Still got that Clarenthi ring, and we have Havel's ring. We can pop that off. So anyways, we are cosplaying a Silver Knight for this one. And to start with, we're actually going to go ahead and clean up down in the basin here. Now, we are doing this to get Dusk and get access to the spells she sells. Because one of the spells that she sells, Cast Light, is going to be extremely useful in upcoming area that we're going to be going after this. So the plan is to descend down into the Tomb of Giants after we clear out the basin here. Really, like, the water blasts are always so ridiculous. Yeah, so this rock is a very good way to approach. Wow! If you don't just start through the rock. I really hate the Hydra's damn water blast attack. Alright. Yeah, the Hydras are just really annoying for melee players. Oh, that's a fun one. Alright. So yeah, this is canonically where the knight made it to. That head is so... I don't know why they decided going with a preset animation was the best idea. Like, legitimately. It's a really weird... Ha! Ha ha! That was the best. But no, I don't know why they went with a preset animation, instead of, like, him doing some sort of retargeting when he loses heads. Anyways, we got the Dusk Crown Ring, which is an interesting one. Not one we're really gonna ever make use of, but Grants extra magic casting, but halves HP. This magic crown-shaped ring was granted to Princess Dusk of Ulasil upon her birth. The ring stone allows its wearer to cast additional magics, but at the cost of 1/2 of HP, which is a heck of a penalty. Because that means a lot of things will just, like, one-shot you. In later games, they cut your defense. I don't know if it was by half, but they didn't make that ring as, like, bad. But, it's not a huge deal. Now, the crystal golems are actually tied a bit to Seath the Scaleless, so I can't speak. We will be seeing and talking about them more when we reach the Duke's Archives later on. Alright. Save and quit. I really dislike this. I don't know why they didn't just use the Bloodborne interface on, like, Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1 Remastered, because just that's so much better. Just have it say online, offline at the beginning, and then you don't have to go through anything if you don't need it. So this Golden Golem, who looks much better in the remaster, damn, only spawns after killing the Hydra and reloading the air. Oh man, that looks awesome. And she was up in the top of the crystal.
It is thou who rescueth me, most gracious. I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long, so before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yes.
Heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. Seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
And she vanishes with a warping sound effect. So, Dusk is actually from the past, and she actually returns there. All of that will be made a lot more clear when we go ahead and do the Artorias of the Abyss DLC later on. Man, it is super disappointing that they didn't give cloth physics to the cape, because that is just a straight slab of cardboard. Which is too bad, because this is a really cool armor set. I love using the... Frog? Weird. But no, I love using the Silver Knight chest piece in in Fashion Soul sets in Dark Souls 3. Really sucks that it's like this in 1. Man, that sound sign sticks out, doesn't it? No confirmation, because this one's unique. We're not summoning her for combat. We're summoning her as a merchant and NPC. Now, one of the things I was actually looking at is her headpiece. So, if you notice, there's actually 2 sets of wings. On PC, they actually have mods. I don't know if it's on the remaster yet. I know they were in the original that modified the look of the Dusk's crown there. One of them just made the other thing invisible. The other had just a set of wings pointing back, and I always wondered how they pulled it off. I never particularly looked at it until this session here and realized that it's actually two sets of them, and they just made the front one transparent. Yeah, they just made the front one transparent, allowing only the back one to show, which actually looks better on a lot of characters. But, anyways.
I am Dusk of Ulyssil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Learn gesture. Proper bow.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken, banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth. The sorceries of Ulyssil differ from the magic of thy mage. It is difficult to explain. Ulyssill's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies?
Interesting that you know how modern sorceries work. Never mind, you've been trapped in a crystal golem the entire time.
The sorceries, it is Ulyssill's thine. Does that...
Also interesting that she describes it as an approximation. But yeah. Anyways. So she sells some interesting ones. We have Hidden Body. Ancient sorcery of the lost land of Ulyssil. Turns body nearly invisible. Although perfect invisibility is unachievable due to the risk of dissipation, the caster need only stand still for a moment to blend into environs with astonishing camouflage. Cast light. This sorcery, or this light-producing sorcery, is elementary, but nevertheless demonstrates the achievements of mysticism of Ulyssil. Such magic has not been developed even in Vinheim. So we're picking that up. Chameleon. A separate stealth spell from Hidden Body. A skilled stealth sorcerer must be aware of his or her surroundings and of which objects are prime candidates for imitation. Then we have Hidden Weapon. Not a simple augmentation, making it dependent on the skill of its caster. An example of the capacity of Ulyssill's sorceries to control light. So almost all their sorceries are light-based, which is really interesting. And then she sells a Catalyst. Sorcerer Catalyst of the Lost Land of Ulyssil, formed by enchanted white birch branches. The white bark boosts sorcery adjustment, but the sorceries of this land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. They actually scale off faith, which is interesting. Are not affected by... I don't know, that's
if thou
weird.
art in need,
Thought that's what it meant, but...
Again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Anyways. So that wraps up things in the Darkroot Basin. There's pretty much nothing left here. We will return down here when we need to go to the DLC. But beyond that, that should be this area done. Now, with that all taken care of, we can begin our journey into the Tomb of the Giants. Now, that one's going to be interesting, just due to the nature of that zone. So we're going to be doing a few things as far as that's concerned. Alright. Nice. Attune magic. Ugh. Cast light. And into... Oh, it has to be to Firelight Shrine, doesn't it? Dark one. Yeah, I guess it has to be Firelight Shrine. Oh, did I never rest at that... I never rested at the new bonfire, did I? Because there's supposed to be a new bonfire in the Catacombs, and I thought it was supposed to be warpable. Because that would have made this entire bit a lot simpler. Okay, fair enough. We'll just have to make a run of it. Shouldn't be too bad to get through the Catacombs. Hey, I really hate that little pillar there that just trips you up. No, it should not be bad to get through the Catacombs. Since we can effectively just take a short way down. And just skip 90% of the zone. Alright, I do want to make a stop. Yeah, I do want to stop at, oh, why am I blanking on his name? The blacksmith. Yeah, I do want to stop at the blacksmith anyways. Yeah, mainly to make sure I have that bonfire. Close. Alright. Yeah, it's really not... does not take long at all to just skip through the Catacombs, if you know what you're doing. Ah, crap. That's about right. That drop is really annoying. That's why I rested at the bonfire up here. So this is not an optimal way down to the bottom, but because I want to stop at the blacksmith, it is preferable. Two other routes for that reason alone. Alright. I don't even know what this bonfire is called. And of course you can't see it from there. Alright. Alright. There we go. We have now reached the Tomb of the Giants. So, my first objective here is going to be to reach the bonfire. Now, just to show off a few things. So, for starters, the skull lantern is one way that you can light your path. The other is cast light. The benefit being that I now am able to use my shield. Tomb of the Giants. I forget what the cast duration is, though. But yeah, you just have a lot of really, really big... Yep, that seems about right. Alright. Alright, made it to the bonfire. Now, Catacombs. It's just straight up called Catacombs. Interesting. Alright, now. Ooh, that's cool. The cast light actually carried through. That's actually a good strategy, then. Alright. Let's start with this, I guess.
You again? Well, well. You've been a stranger. Oh, good to see you well, mate. All right. You came at the perfect time. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but we're friends now. I'll split it with you, in any case. Have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
Oh, Patches. Good old Patches. You always know what you're getting with him.
There. That hole. Take a closer look. Where's the issue? What's your problem? Take a peep in the hole.
Missing a subtitle line there.
Check out that treasure.
And predictably, Alright. I love this part.
What I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse. That's the real treasure.
I love that. This is what I do, friend. It's like, yep, that's accurate. Bunch of souls. And they give you a skull lantern down here, just in case you didn't get one before. Very kind of them.
Hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done? You're no hollow. Thank please be able.
So that is Rhea of Thurland, who we have actually yet to meet. On this playthrough. Nice.
You banished those two.
And that was Vince and Nico.
Pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I.
Replenishment?
I am certain that
Alright, so she will now return to Firelink Shrine. Alright. Beware the cleric knight blessed by replenishment, for he shall not fall easily. Yeah, no problems were had, though. Duration on that's really good. Oh man, Silver Knight Spear makes that so easy to handle. Whoa! Because their damage output apparently is ridiculous. Like, damn, that was insane. Alright. Yeah, spacing is very important with the bone towers. Alright. Now then. Illusionary wall. And we have returned to our bonfire. Nice. Alright, now. Let's continue to explore the upper part of the Tomb of the Giants. Oh, let's stop and talk to Patches first.
You? Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These
Oh yeah.
temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
No.
For heaven's sake, let's not mope about, eh? You're still alive. I said I'm sorry. Wait, I know. Here, take this. It proves something, doesn't it?
Twin humanities. Yes, that you murdered someone. Potentially a pregnant someone. Based on context.
I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These you know.
So, whenever you say no to Patches during any of those, you just get bonus items. He should still become a merchant up in Firelink. That is super annoying. Can I not get up to him? Yep, that's about right. Welcome to the Tomb of the Giants. I don't have... Like, my weapon is great for some things. The damage output, especially on skeletons, is not amazing. Honestly, I'd probably be better off with a... Well, yeah, I would be better off with a high damage strength weapon. Well, yeah, high damage strength blunt type weapon would be ideal. Yep, shoot it up at an impossible angle. Alright, and I'm back. Sorry about that, my recording PC crashed again. I think it might be a problem with one of the drivers, either for my capture card or, yeah, or for my webcam. I'm gonna have to try to figure out exactly what it is. The only thing that's different, compared to like other series and things I've done, is that Dark Souls Remastered I've been doing in 1080. Everything else I tend to do in 720. So it's like, it might be that. So I'm gonna, from now on, I'm just gonna try it in 720. If it crashes again at 720, it's going back up to 1080, I guess. But, yeah, I really wish I could figure out what was actually going on. Large Soul, a Proud Knight. Alright. Marakumo! Wow, that's a lucky drop. Alright. With that, we still have a bit more of this upper part to, the Tomb of the Giants. Where is it? There it is. But we're making decent progress. Alright, so now... Alright, now we're back up at the top. And we can continue going through. There's a handful more items. I think most of them are soul items, honestly. But there are a few good items in here that I still would like to get. Alright. Why the heck did he aggro? Alright. Okay. Okay, that takes care of those skeletons. Alright, now we should be able to continue unimpeded. I really wish I knew how to get to that archer. That is so close to hitting me. Yeah, I have no clue how you're supposed to get to that archer. Alright. Yeah, so should be noted that we talked a little bit in the map viewer episode about being able to see the demon ruins from Isle, or from the Tomb of the Giants, rather, and that's the view. Never mind, there's no corresponding opening in the roof of the demon ruins, but besides that, it's pretty spot on. So that item is over there. Alright. Haha! Humanity. Alright, that's decent, because I'm gonna need a bunch for the Chaos Servant Covenant. Alright. Oh, I should have checked how much I actually needed to level up. 28,400? Alright, so I need 4K worth of souls. Perfect. Alright, 20 vitality. Seems good. Alright. Now, we only have one more spot to go to, and this is going to be a suicide run. Just because of the area. If you've played the game, you know exactly what the deal is. Well, that's one of the items. That room is ridiculous. There are, I'd want to say 6 or 7 giant skeletons in there. Huge problem room. Like, easily one of the toughest rooms in Dark Souls 1. And it's just like, it's poorly designed at best. Because there's no good way to do that room without aggroing everything. I mean, you could go crazy using stealth items. I was hoping I would get a drop attack, break them all. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping for a drop attack to break them all, which would have easily bought me the time to get that. Man, that room is brutal. But no, you can go crazy, like using the Ring of Fog and Hidden Body, and then get a good damaging weapon, and very, very slowly pick them off one by one. But it requires you to essentially stay in one spot and, like, tank the entire thing. Large Divine Ember. Yep. I almost made it out. Well, that could have gone worse. I got the item I was after. Large Divine Ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. Large Divine Ember of Secret Church Rites, intended for select divine blacksmiths. Allows reinforcement to +10, on par with the very weapons of the gods. Alright, so there's that. So anyways, that wraps up this one. Next time, we're going to continue down into the bottom half of the Tomb of the Giants. So anyways, I'll see all of you guys later. Bye!